sweat. Shit, man. I'm gonna sit up in this one right now. See if I can. Oh shit. Okay. Shit. Try not to have no sound too much going in the background, so I know how it is. Especially if you got headphones on, really. Like, sharing your shit loud and banging. A little bit of noise. Headphones loud as hell can irritate the shit out you. Yeah, my motherfucking eye. I mean, damn, excuse my language. I already got started cussing. All right, so you out there on the grind, right? Working, you know what I'm saying? You working, and not even just that. You minding your business. You not like you proactive. Like your energy proactive. You proactive. You talk. You speak. You got those who have. Sometimes I do this. I have my headphones on, especially if I'm going through shit. Or even not. I could just be shit, just feeling good. But for anybody, like any black Americans, that, we mind our business. We go through what we go through. We not trying to be like nobody else. And on top of that, you got shit that you raised on certain principles about, like, you just raised different, or you raised and you respect how you was raised. Because a lot of us is raised and have respectable people around us. People have respectable people, meaning like they respect the history of black history. But you got some people that is ignorant, being ignorant, and never, you know what I'm saying, some of our people don't care. A lot of our people, like, they only care about a little bit of aspect, because real talk, black history, learning black history can make you uncomfortable and start changing you. You know what I'm saying? It can make you really be more responsible. And when you see other like me, sometimes we be responsible. Like, we sacrifice certain a lifestyle that our other people live, and we don't even. Some of us, like, I grew up like kind of like was like mad, like, damn, these niggas can do whatever they want to do, and they ain't got to worry about what we going through. But at the same time, this is still the same people we talking about. So it's like I grew into just respecting the levels of people's life and shit like that. And just know, like, everybody live different. But what I noticed as a whole is that the anger that we have for each other and the anger towards the world is because everything is like based out. Like, everything is like based upon what society tells us what it is, and when we know what it really ain't. In truth and actuality, like, for instance, like when they say money don't grow on trees, it's like, well, money come from trees. So if money don't grow on trees, but they chop nature down generations and generations and generations, then that saying is a lie. Or even it's another saying. But it's just little shit that you notice, and when society say it ain't, but in actuality it is. Like, literally, money come from trees, but you know. But it's a way like it's a way to where we really supposed to be like at peace with one another, but we at each other neck. But we know like, and many of us know like this is why like we get called ignorant from people on the outside, on the outskirts looking in, like from people from the UK, or even black people who do not really care. The coon niggas in America. You know, excuse my language. I just gotta call it out how it is. You know what I'm saying? Cause I say nigga regularly, so y'all already know me. You know what I'm saying? But you got the house niggas that be like acting like they don't be knowing what be going on. And they definitely make a way for people out outskirts out the country to be like, yeah, them black Americans, man, they don't know nothing. Cause you got house niggas around this mug running rapping and sellouts that don't stand for nothing. And I'm not talking about selling out because you got money. I'm talking about selling out because you will sell out the race and you promising dreams that's not even really there. You know what I'm saying? They there, but the devil go give it to you, but you got to give him your soul or your soul. You know, I don't care about, you know what I'm saying? I don't care like about a lot of that shit. And this the anger too. Like I was just pissed off earlier and I'm like, man, I'm always, you know, cuz it's hard when you really like solo and doing this shit by yourself. You know, no family support, and I'm not talking about support as far as like money and I got a house and all that, a house over my head, a roof over my head. But you know, like when it comes to like the women and the man is supposed like this generation ain't really seen like no real true love for real. And when I mean I'm talking about like we don't even really know what it is and shit. And we watch somebody else. Like I see people in relationships. I salute relationships, bro. I don't go try to fuck up nobody's shit, bro. How some of you niggas do out there, bro. I seen shit when I was trying to do shit with a relationship, and I'm like, man, niggas really be hating, bro. It's like, but I be like, damn, bro, we really this fucked up where we gotta like, we'll go give our money away, we'll give our soul away to all these other nationalities and other people, but we won't respect our own people. We won't love and honor the people around us and shit. So it's like true love really don't even. It's like I don't even look for that shit no more because I'm too busy keeping myself together. But I be attracting that. I be attracting women like that. I attract men like that, but not on no sexual shit. I'm just talking about as far as people trying to get their shit right. But when you want to attract a total, you want to attract a relationship like that, it be like you got to really be on your 10. You got to really be 10 toes down, holding it down for yourself. And that way there, you go attract that opposite sex to do the same thing. But in the moment right now, even then, like it's like you gotta make sure that you gotta always keep up with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so in order to uphold the relationship and shit. And as man, we like goddamn behind and shit. They want us to be like slaves and shit. For instance, like and a lot of people think we all dumb because you know how society fucked us up. But since I've been aware of this shit, and it's a danger, you were a dangerous man when you were aware of the opposition. You know, you were a dangerous man. Like when I was working at one job, I was just thinking about this shit because I was just putting in the job app, and I'm like, damn, you know what? And it's just the old job this other job I was at, like I got hated on by a dyke. You know, and I ain't got nothing against no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against no. I'm gonna read the chat in a minute. I gotta get this off my chest. I got hated on by a dyke, and I ain't got nothing against nobody LGBT. Let me say that one more time, just in case I ain't making it clear. I'm like this. I'm just thinking like this. She want to be us so bad, like, and she one of us. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was one of us, like a black American. You know what I'm saying? And from the same, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, but it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? But the disrespect, the low key bullshit. I'm like, man, if it wasn't for this job, bro, I will. And if it wasn't for like, it was literally a job next to literally a job. It was literally a police station And a police station was 2 buildings. It's a police station next to the damn job. So I'm like, nah, bro, nah. I mean, but if disrespect, if it was to come to touch a person touching me, then it would have been fuck that shit. I'm gonna meet you somewhere, cause even then I'm aware of that shit. I'm not going to jail. I'm gonna do you bold. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do you bold. That's how I be thinking, because especially, in person can see, people can see how like how I really be, so they can smell like, oh yeah, he ain't for no bullshit. We finna get him fired. So if he ain't gonna turn up, how the fuck can we get him fired? Couldn't never get me fired. I got myself fired. I had fucked up. You know what I'm saying? On my shit, but hating on me though, like, oh, you ain't gonna be able to. And this the thing. This the thing where like we don't like. It ain't like we don't like working. It's already the fact what we getting paid, what we gotta pay for, and then on top of that, the bullshit you gotta deal with. It's a thing if you ain't had to deal with so much bullshit in on job. It's like it'd be like okay, yeah, society, all this shit, they charging this and charging that. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? And but the bullshit you gotta deal with in a job, it's like, bro, you don't want to take this home, this energy home and shit. And this will be going on too. A lot of parents take on energy and give it to their family, give it to their children and nephews and nieces and grandbabies and shit. They pass that down to their generation, or that energy. They don't pass it down all the way, but you do, you pass it down, what you done came, that aura, what's on your aura from that job, you done brought that shit in your home. Unless you do some home cleansing, you know about cleansing, and you know about keeping yourself happy, then you can kind of like transform that energy at the same time. Because you gotta keep up. You gotta keep up with yourself and your family and shit. But for some people, they've been religious and shit, and that shit tore a lot of people down, and it actually rose a lot of people too. A lot of people like be like, oh, black families ain't this and black families ain't that. It's because of what we don't need. Everybody started to grow and started to see this shit, especially as children from the 90s and children from the 80s and shit. Like, and we mature. A lot of us is mature, and we mature even for some people that's not even 40 and shit. I mean, for some people that's 40, we mature more than them. We mature more than like elders and shit. Not all elders ain't fucked up, but some elders, and not fucked up in a bad way. I'm just talking about when they ain't grew up. Let me just say that. I don't want to disrespect the elders, but some elders be like out here mad at the youngest. You know what I'm saying? They be out here pissed off and shit. But the whole time, and because they want to find a finger to point at somebody. But deep down, you know who it is, and it's because you mad because a lot of us don't fall trap into just being a follower in a sussy, to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do what society tells me to do. I'm gonna go and make a baby because the family want me to make a baby. Man, fuck a family, bro. If you gotta really stay strong for yourself before you just go making babies, because at the end of the day, the family can't fully be there, especially when you know history out here. You know when you know what you know, a person can't help if they not gonna help the mission, the black pride. It's like, I'm on my own, bro. I'm not here to ass kiss nobody. I'm not here for that shit, man. I'm not here for that shit. Like I said, I appreciate shit, but the attitudes families give each other, bro, and the shit we already have to deal with at 9 to 5s, bro. I be like, who in the fuck, really, truly believe that it's gonna be a God for you when you gave your soul to this white man, when you gave your soul to this world. And in the Bible, it told you not to give your soul to this world. It simply told us this shit. And I didn't even know this shit. I attracted that. That's why I be talking about attraction, bro. I attracted that verse. Like, hold on, bro. What? I'm seeing this shit after I done been through shit. After I done You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about mental shit. I'm still got growing to do, but I'm talking about where I was in a place, I was in a fucked up place. See, I could be mad but I'm not going back where I was at, like mentally and shit. Because I know like this the thing, like people be at these jobs, bro, they be mad when you surpass, they doubt. When you surpass these these crackers, these house niggas, these hating ass niggas, when you surpass they doubt, meaning like when you like prove them wrong without even saying a word, bro. Then this when they try to outcast you. They try to figure a way out to outcast you. Try to figure out your past. Try to figure out your life. Like, bro, you're a fucking bot. You're not doing nothing for the black race of America. In America, KKK. You ain't doing shit but bringing drama. This is why people on the outskirts be talking us down, because there's so much clown shit that we have to deal with in the States. I be like, man, man. But it's all good though. This one I'm doing some creative shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let it be known. I'm gonna just show up when it's ready. You know what I'm saying? Show up when I'm ready, because I'm not waiting on nobody to work with me. I'm gonna do everything on my own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not waiting on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not waiting on nobody, no family, no friends, none of that. If people standing at where they standing at, if you stand for drama, black drama, no type of history or no type of something to like counteract that, or even like make that drama entertain with some knowledge, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, if the drama damn near go bring death, damn near trying to bring another person down, bro. Man, I ain't with that goofy, silly ass, fuck ass shit, man. Excuse my language for the kids out there. I know I be having kids watching my stuff. You know, and it's the thing with kids, it's like, what I do to counteract people's bullshit. Let me just keep this 100. I keep up with my health. I work out. You know what I'm saying? And I've been working out, but when I mean work out, it's not just working muscular. I work mentally. Like I fast. Fasting is a way your body actually work out from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? Like your organs pumps all throughout your body. Like the body is literally like a vehicle, a car, a helicopter, a lawnmower, whatever got a motor to it. This is how your body is. And you know, without the proper shit, the body had to regenerate and create that internally, because externally you're not putting it in, but internally it still creates. But the more shit without fasting, the more shit you just put in, the more the body just go, you know what I'm saying, it's go protect it. It's go do its best. It's go do its brilliant best. And you could be mad at the world or mad at a person and shit for just for nothing. And sometimes even being healthy ain't all about just being healthy. You gotta be around. You can't be just watching fuck ass shit. You know, you can't be doing, excuse my language, you can't be just doing whatever you want to do neither. Like just because you think because you healthy, you will mess around and catch an attitude from somebody else giving you attitude, or somebody else giving you lip, you know, about what's, you know, anything. Like, so even just being healthy, what you eating wise, it's all about what you put in your mind. It's all about how you catering to your mind, how you catering to your peace for real. And knowing where in the world we in, you gotta stay strong, and you gotta be vigilant. So, you know, you gotta stay hydrated. You gotta stay drinking water. You gotta stop drinking pop, or at least practicing. Everybody different. I'm not gonna tell nobody what to stop doing and what to do as far as with popping. But you can still work out. Like a lot of people be like, oh, I'm gonna wait till I get healthy, or I'm gonna wait till food prices, or I'm gonna wait. It's always I'm gonna wait shit. So you don't want to be around nobody talking about what they gonna wait for, because it's a whole ass line, like from right here all the way goddamn to Ohio. that's waiting. You know what I'm saying? That's waiting in the waiting line. You don't want to be in that waiting line. We've been waiting long enough, and then that's the problem right there. This is where the anger comes from with children and shit being pissed off. Then they get to taking it out on the community and shit. Get to holding a grudge against their neighbors and shit. And I be like, like, damn, bro, it's like people really believing on something to come down from heaven when you ain't even putting in the work to have your aura shine to the heaven to receive that. Meaning, I'm not talking about food. I'm talking about just self-love. Catering to your neighbors, catering to your community, catering to the people at the store, the black people at the store. Fuck all that trying to, it's all race. We all human race. Why the fuck we all human race, but we gotta treat each other like shit? Every time I notice, I realize people that say that shit, they treat a black person like shit or look them down and shit. Talking fuck ass shit. Scared to speak up about real shit, but want to kiss some white people ass. But talking about, we all one, but you don't treat your brother and sister with no fucking respect, and you know what's going on out here in history. And history is today, not just from yesterday, 5 years ago. This shit's today and tomorrow. What we do today is go create history tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why, like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. And I be seeing the youth who don't care. I'm not even scared of them. I'm not scared of no youngest with no mask. And when people be like, oh, you dress, like, I rarely get it, but if I get it, I be knowing where people's minds. I'll be like, really, you not get it? Like, oh, you dress. They be like, you dress like a young nigga. Some niggas be like, damn, you still a young nigga. Cause we technically, cause you know what I'm saying, we still is the youngest. We the young OGs though. I'm an OG. I'm not just young nigga. And young niggas dress like me. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no disrespect to them. They already know. You look up to the ones you look up to. So when you look up to the ones you look up to, you go copy them. So it's a thing where I put on my mask, but I also spit knowledge. I'm not putting on no mask and pulling out the gun and pointing at my own brother and my own sister and the elders and shit. Going out here touching kids and killing kids. I'm not doing none of that. And this is educational purposes, YouTube. I know how sensitive when we talk about real shit. It's just funny how we gotta say this shit for this society shit, bro. For this YouTube, Instagram, Facebook shit. Cause you can spit all the knowledge and you can get blocked. You can get sued. You can lose content. You can lose money. It's people that make money and they start to lose money or not make the money they was making because they keeping everything 100 to the T. But when you out here bullshitting, you out here playing around, you pranking, ain't nothing wrong with entertainment, bro. But when it's like just all overboard, that's a domino effect. You gonna start being on bullshit, bro. You ain't gonna have no nuts to say nothing real, or you go ignore people who saying real shit, cause niggas don't have the nuts for this real shit, bro. And it be like, okay, if they ain't got the nuts, I'ma rock with the niggas who letting they nuts hang, bro. Being a gorilla, saying, nigga, making your voice known, making this shit known. And for the women who ain't sexually over sexualizing themselves, them the powerfulest women, black women at that, because they know how society is. They know how society is and shit, and who trying to brainwash them to make them sexualize themselves. So then if they end up getting the R word, the R word end up happening to them, and then all of a sudden it's their fault. Society, bro. Society is like, it's just, see, we make history at the same time. All the bullshit. We still make history. But stay strong, you know what I'm saying? Counteract all devil's plays, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I play the game, but I just don't not go a day without doing no push-ups, no pull-ups, no walk, no self-talk, no creativity. I'm gonna at least be creative and shit. And I might end up selling my game just so I can like be like, I'm gonna get another game later on. Sell all my shit, all that shit that I don't really like, really, cause every time I be like, I can have a thought that I'll be like, damn, hold on, let me go write this down. You know what I'm saying? Like society just it's gonna be though. It's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to point the finger at us and shit, and then when see people don't like the truth for real. I didn't just start doing this shit or when they became cool, when they became on TV. This when I started talking about Black history or Black love, bro. I've been walking this shit, man. Like, and people can't stand this shit. You know what I'm saying? People can't stand it, especially because I'm a black man and I'm not exposed to shit like where as far as like I'm not exposed to fuckery and shit. A lot of our people from the LGBT was exposed to shit, and I feel for them because it's like when they was trying to say something back then, people was ignoring them and shit. People was ignoring them and shit. The uncles touching the nephews, or touching the nieces, or the nieces touching the nephews, or touching the nieces, and it's like that shit builds an anger in the community after that. After the math, that shit builds anger too because you don't want to go outside yourself. But see, for the ones that's like, let's see, that's a whole nother topic because that's a sensitive topic because a lot of people don't, you know what I'm saying? And then they showed us this is why we saying like this media shit, social media, social construct shit is sexualized and shit. So they can show all the naked women and show all the perverted, do all the perverted shit. And I'm talking about men and women doing all the perverted shit. But when you get to saying some knowledge and shit, when you get to, you know, you uplifting your people, you sharing degrees, people who making degrees in the curriculum, or it's like society deem that as like weird, woke, and all this shit. Like y'all don't know the work the ancestors put in for us to get this far, man, and we still got a long way to go. It ain't like this shit like, oh, we done, man. We could be ignorant, that be. We could be ignorant to the day we die. We free now. Like, nah, bro. And then we thinking Donald Trump. This is why I'm glad like he was in this bitch. Cause he gonna be on this way up out this bitch again. Excuse my language. He gonna be in this bitch and he gonna be up because it take shit like that for people to be like, man, hold on, man. Like we need to really be because hidden racism where shit is going on, like shit that goes on and go unnoticed. The black man who get fucked with, the black girls who get fucked with, black women who get fucked with, that shit been going unnoticed. So now it's like openly, and so it's like, oh, people like, oh, damn, we should have been together. Like, nah, bro. But yeah, bro, at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna be up out of here in a minute, man. I just had to get this shit off my chest. Like, I'm like seeing like how my people going through it and shit, and then you got it is what it is though. You know what I'm saying? We go have that hate, you know what I'm saying? All the foreigners and shit be coming over here, all the black foreigners or the the black people who foreign out the outskirts, you know what I'm saying? Be talking shit about us and then trying to take our credit at the same time. That's why I said I'm creating shit, man. We finna this is why they not like us by Kendrick Lamar. Y'all already know they not like us, man. This not just going for white people. This going for all foreigners, all black foreigners. Anybody who trying to shit on us, bro, and don't give us no credit. Like y'all got a lot of work to do. We got some ignorant shit that goes on over here, and that's worldwide. That's black people worldwide, black people worldwide. But for us as an American, black for us in America, it's like y'all keep getting in the pot that y'all ain't gonna be able to stand the heat in, man. Cause this might be cool right now and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick Lamar turned it up, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother pot. And that's the pot y'all can't get in. Y'all can have a cool pot. Y'all can have a pot, that cool pot, meaning like the clothing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to steal it? Y'all want to say we ain't had no swag? Cool, keep that. Y'all want to say we ain't had no history? We ain't got no lineage? Cool. Shit. Cause in that other pot where Kendrick was, he turned that, he filled that pot up with some water and boiled it. Y'all not like us, man. They not like us. They not, because we know what we up against in America KKK already. And I gotta say it with the KKK. We already know this. We've been going through this shit since kids. Like, and motherfuckers be like, oh man, you is free. You blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up. And let's do some real work. But see, I'm not around right now with the people who put in work. So we all gonna meet each other on this field out here. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna meet each other, because some people wish I'd be in prison for real. I be seeing it on their faces. I be like, hey, they want me in jail so bad, man. I be like, this society, because it's like, oh shit, he free, he looking good, he looking well. Hey, we the most hated, man. Black man is the most hated, because we can have babies from any race and make black babies from any other race. But when black men like me though, I'm like a primary target, because the ones that's like me and that can keep they stuff up and keep they shit together, or even if you can, like, you don't have no kids, you don't sleep with white women, bro, we as targets, bro. Like, we targets, bro, because we don't just, even if, like, say for instance, black women that get mad. It was some black women that got mad because I had a mixed chick. Like, she was mixed, black and white. She in America, like, y'all motherfuckers, but y'all get mad, but y'all don't want to, but y'all ain't really talking about y'all stuff. Y'all scared of loyalty for real. Y'all not loyal to the race. See, I'm loyal. I might have did that. There's niggas who slept with white girls, but they still loyal to their race. Now, I'm not advocating to do that, because if it depends on what you're doing. Prostituting, I don't want to get into that, but it's just keeping this shit 100 on that part. Like, if it's like you doing shit, making money and shit as a black man, and you know how it is for us, you from this dark shit, you from the dark, you know what I'm saying? You move in the dark, and shows in the light. What's in the light is the truth about you. So if you ain't selling out the race, disrespecting women but that's a fight on its own, where it's like, you know, that's the fight where brothers like me uphold shit, and other brothers and shit from every age and shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially 18 and up. We got a responsibility. Even if 18 you gonna make mistakes, but it's like but it's how what you know, how you know it and shit, and what you around and shit. This is why I said, like, you gotta stay paying attention to it. You gotta not be paying attention to too much bullshit on how society deems, like, what you need to be doing, what you need to be watching, you know, who you need to be, what you just need to be doing, man. This is what society be like, nosy about. Like, what you need to be doing is doing what I tell you need to be doing. Like, no, I'm not gonna do what you want me to do. And if I do it, I'm gonna do it how I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it how you expected of what I'm gonna do, or when it's gonna get done. Yeah, I'm finna get up out of here though. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'm gonna read the comments for a little second. Let me read the comments. A couple comments, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Jake. Shout out to Black Pill. man. Shout out to Game Over, Travis, Young Bro, Travis, Sev G. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We got shit coming though, man. All I gotta say is remain calm, cause the storm just keep brewing. Huh. She's gonna keep brewing. Everybody that be on our nuts sacking them about what we need to be doing in America always want to bring their ass in our neighborhoods. Trump want to gentrify shit, take from us and shit. Even Africans, certain Africans, not the Africans in the African country, but the ones who come over here, and we always be like, bro, we is all one, bro. But it's divisive tactics from the cracker, from the devil himself, bro. Like, and we fall for this shit to be like talking shit, like calling Africans African booty scratcher or looking at them different and shit. So we just can't be like pointing the finger at them and not knowing that it's our own way of doing our actions on how we look at a person from Africa, straight from the modern day Africa. You know what I'm saying? Our history is on the ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, and this is why they want this shit not to be known. This is why it's a war. The war on education right now is so serious because it's a lot of youth knowing about this shit now because the internet. So now this is what I'm talking about, where it's like, if we was taught gods, if we was taught that we was gods when we was kids, we would have been in a better position today. But we in a position today. I'm good in a position. Well, I'm talking about as a collective though. Psh, it ain't got to be all over America, but it can just be certain little parts to where it could have reached other parts. But we seeing it now though, so it ain't too late. You know what I'm saying? For you know what I'm saying. But this one I say I'm not making no kids, bro, with just the situations people be wondering, like some people be wondering, certain people be like, "Are you good?" But I be knowing I be good. I don't need nobody tell me when to have a kid, bro. Like, nigga, I still stay at home, nigga. I'm not in a rush to do shit for no family, bro. Cause once you have a kid, that is your family, bro. That's your family and them is your family members. The bloodline is just relative, and everybody started to grow and relate to what they relate on. If you relate on the Caucasian world, that's what you relate on. Me as a black man, I already know. Like, I'm not relying continuously. We forcefully right now is relying on this world. Forcefully, we not accidentally, or we just jumped in a world and we can get back into our world. Nah, bro, don't live in fantasy land. And that's the thing, people be wanting fantasy land, some of us to be in fantasy land and be mad because fantasy land not real. But see, when you mad at that, you be mad at people around you because they not living in fantasy world around you. Now you see, it's other shit that goes on. I don't even really want to get into that. I'm finna get up out of here because that's another part, like family karma and black people karma from like being in slavery and shit, and being tortured and being sexually perverted, and you know, like this raw, that shit ties down from the anger and shit, and the making other people, other touching and making people pedophiles and shit. I don't want to say the P word and shit, although I think I already said it, but that's history in the DNA, trauma DNA. I don't condone that, but we got to know the roots. And I've been saying this shit for like over 10 years. You got to know the roots of why a person doing that, instead of being like, oh, I'm killing them if they do this to, they shouldn't be. It's always pointing a finger like a person just doing something out of just doing it. I'm always been the one that's been like, no, it's a reason why. Always been like this, because I don't want to see death just happen to nobody. Like I love. That's how you know. I feel like some of our people just be like, don't think, and I get it. Like where it's like, because just yesterday I seen a dude. He killed a baby, right? Murdered this baby. Like he snatched the girlfriend up. I'm thinking it was finna say, because I seen something before. A dude jacked the car, and the baby was in the car, and he fucked around and gave the baby. I think he took the baby to the mother, or he took the baby and put it in a store or something. Like, this motherfucker had some decency. Like, you might be jacking cars, you on bullshit, but he had the decency to not harm the baby. But in today's time, I'm looking at this nigga like, man, I'll get locked up right now just to go kill this dude. Just to go fuck him, just to go beat him to the fucking, to his, and that's, because it's a difference when, it's a difference. That baby was in the straight innocence, bro. And it's shit like that, like, and that's the thing. These people be on the outskirts looking in, like, y'all got it good. Y'all living off our backs. Y'all living off our style. Y'all living off of our money that we gain, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If y'all come over here, and all we get is Black Americans is dumb. Black Americans is don't know nothing. Black Americans is emotional. This is why we putting, this is why, like, Kendrick was, he said the shit on the thing, and it's before Kendrick, but this is why he broadcasted how he broadcasted this shit. Like, it just don't take one person, and some people be doing that shit. Some of our people in America be doing that, like, it's just, man, they did this, they did that. The Black Panthers, no, nigga. What about you, nigga? What about you, nigga? I don't compare myself to make myself look like I can't do shit because of somebody seeing this. They already did it. Ain't no such thing as they already did it. It's continuing. Oh, they was loving black people. Black people was loving black people back in the day. We still love each other today, nigga. The fuck out of here with that. They was doing it back then. No, I do this today. Nigga. But it's all good, though. I ain't never harmed a black person. In the retaliation that I wanted to do, the dream, seeing a nigga in predator sight, like, oh, this is the nigga that did this shit? Okay. Oh, this nigga, oh, okay. I still let niggas go, because I'm like, man, you know what? They ain't even worth it at the end of the day. Now, if it was in a moment where a person touched me and harmed me, or they down there was trying to, but I didn't get touched, so my mind probably would have been different if the person would have harmed me and shit, or if that anybody that was around me and shit. But I don't know, it's just, yeah, certain black people, man, just, and then that's the thing, because I've been like this young and shit, and that's what kind of made me stay free, like, because I probably already been locked up on the grave if I never would have been like the household of that I was raised in, and on top of that, on the streets that how I'm being, and it's not just the household you raised in, it's on if you accept the black love or not. Some people be raised off of principles, and they'll go out in the world and want to make friends or have friends and try to impress their friends, and their friends be like, man, that's whack as hell. And then that person started to be like, you know what? Yeah, that's whack. They started to be a clone like them. And then they lose that shit and be like, oh, shit, I done lost what. So I never been no follower. I've been the one that's been like, you know what? I'm finna keep going. I'm finna keep studying. But the more I was studying, the more I was getting like a little bit of scare, like, damn, I black, damn. And then a little bit of like unknown, like, damn, hold on, what the fuck? Looking at studying the ancient shit, and then looking like, damn, it's just aliens that created this shit. Then this keeps learning, like, damn, these one of no aliens. This was fucking Africans. And all of a sudden, damn, I'm like, damn, these people look like niggas in America right now. This look like me. So it's like, damn, people claiming ancestors that they are not a part of, because you got modern day black people shooking and jive. And that shit like, okay, that's the fight we up against. But it's everything happens for a reason though. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't even look down on nobody shooking and jive, and I'm just not gonna tell you my plans and shit. I'm just let you shook and jive. You know what I'm saying? Dance on around them motherfucking devils. They gonna murder you anyway. The difference between me, if I get murdered, whether if it's unnatural causes from food and shit, you know what I'm saying? Which I doubt it because I be trying to avoid all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it ain't even nothing wrong with. I don't want to get into that. Let me just finish it off because I feel like I'd rather I know if I go by the hands of these devils, I know what I stood for. I know I'm going out and what I stood for in the moment right now. And I didn't harm nobody. I didn't harm no kids. I didn't harm no elders. And I still, you know, like if I'm not doing one thing though, for sure, this is why I say I'm not finna just go all out in because I'm still proactive. I still got other shit that I need to get done and shit. But this is why I do what I do right now. I go live. I speak to black people, at least a form of communication, letting black people know what it is real black people out here. When I mean real, it's just like real, genuine black people who go through shit just like you go through, but we still got black love. We still got, you know what I'm saying? We still, and some of us know, some of us don't know what be going on because we got to keep up with today. So this is why you got, I mean, what I mean keep up with today is like the bills. You got to keep up with your shit. And you know what I'm saying? This is why like you got brothers like me or brothers who like that go on the outskirts, like go on the outskirts, live their life and go through bullshit. You know, they go to London, UK. Shout out to Adonis Live. You got sisters who go to Africa. Certain people have a different experience. Like, and this the thing, it's like, cause I seen a video where a lady was like, you know, they be like, damn, they got to pay all this money. But I feel it's like certain Africans got that white man mindset. It ain't all Africans. Certain Africans got the unity mind, the natural way of life mindset. Everybody is different. It's different for everybody. This is how like it was a brother. I think he was from Ghana. He had I think he was from Ghana. He owned a gas station, and it was different black people in there. But you know, like if you deal with like 5 ignorant black people that's looking at you crazy and like, oh man, you from Africa or they talking shit and then it's like you will see that 6th black person, black American, and they look at you like you a brother. But then they mean mug you and give you a little fucked up look. But the whole time, it wasn't you. Or it's not you. It's what they received from everybody else. And they could have been on some cool shit. Like, oh man, we got people over here, and then you over here, and you already get told that you shouldn't be in unity with black people by the Caucasus Mountain people. The people who running shit. Running a shit show. They not running the whole show. They running a shit show on earth. And they telling you not to trust black Americans. And they tell the black Americans not to trust. But see, we already know how this motherfucker operate. But if you sign up and do a job and shit, you gotta basically if it's like you, it's some, yeah, that's different. But we not mad at nobody, man. We just disappointed that we see what this devil is doing, and everybody else, black people from the outskirts, from the UK, from different Africa countries, South America, like different black people who don't get it, that, and certain black people know like it's a neutral thing where it's the good and the bad, meaning like it's, you know what I'm saying? So your trust is like, hold on, I gotta know you a little bit. I can't just, you know. But for anybody trying to take away our history or say we dumb and try to take our history and you try to mix it in your culture, or try to say that we not culture over here, that we were slaves from Africa, like Like I don't think they get the time frame. I don't think they get the time frame. I don't think they really get it. And this is why like they not like us. They don't really get this shit. Like the power that I have, me as an individual, singly man, not single, I'm talking about a single individual, the power that's connected, just me by myself, I'd be like, I don't want just anybody around me, bro. And I'm not in a way of I'm bougie and all that goofy, silly ass wordplay. I'm talking about because I might harm your existence. I might be too different, and then because you've seen a female see my look, but when I talk, some of them just be like, damn, hold on, I gotta get away from this nigga. But then it's like, damn, because it's can't get away from these son. Because I'm a genuine person, but I'm not. I'm like them secret societies and shit. I don't just say everything. Like I can say it, but if I met you and I said it, I said it. But if it's like you don't know me, and you trying to get to know me, I'm not finna just blindly just, you know. But this is why like the connection that I have with Earth and the atmosphere. And we all got this. I ain't nobody special, but the thing is, it's like you know you not eating where everybody else eating. I can't just be like, oh shit, we can lock in, link in. It's I'm talking about with a woman wise and shit. I mean, it maybe can if she like in tune, whatever she in tune with, then maybe. But right now, though, hell nah, bro. And it's not even because of that. It's my own situation. So if I'm locked in, I'm gonna lock in, but I'm not finna. I be locked in, but I can be locked in distantly, like I'm not. But in having a child right now, because it's like the way I am, and I'm not surrounded in the area right now for, you know what I'm saying. It's not even safe out here for babies in the first place right now. But we still gotta procreate and keep our race going. Which that's why I say I would. But if I feel like for my own, like they not gonna be safe, and then if any little thing, harm or I feel like go coming away, or even a female, the mother, and you go believe a white man and shit. And I'm not talking about as far as like for your health's sake. I'm talking about for the child's sake. You do what you want to do, but for the baby's sake, though, and the child's sake, all right. And if it's like that, basically you trick that man, you trick me, then I'll be like, I done fell for this shit. I don't want to go through that shit. And I'm not going to go through it and shit. That's why I say I'm going to attract what I desire and shit. Not what, you know what I'm saying, because of looks or how big her booty is, or, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit, because it just ain't the time and place and shit. You gotta have all the weave on and shit. All the shit that's like she hiding from somebody, but showing off to the white man. Cause you hide from the black man when you wearing all that weave and all this shit. And then it's like, oh, I'm too good for you. But everything you got on, it's not even from you. But you too good for it. Man, nobody can fool me, man. This is why, like, I'm not to be fucked with. And I don't fuck with nobody neither. I don't go out my way to be like, oh, look at that. I don't do that shit to black women, because I be gay as hell. I be looking like a goddamn silly motherfucker. I be looking LGBT. And no offense to LGBT, I'm just saying, I be indoor. That's indoor. Like, basically, you know, I'm not if they be a person like that, it's not a door. They in the door. They hidden. That's why I said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no, but, you know, but I'm not going on my way for somebody that they don't even want to show themselves to me and shit. And I'll be seeing brothers in relationships, I'll be like, yeah, that's respect. That's respect. Some brothers ain't like, and I get it though. It's a lustful society, and I don't get it to the point, because it's like, I mean, I get it, but I mean, I don't get it to where a brother be like, man, she look good, I gotta still go and talk to her. Like, bro, that's thirsty as hell. Thirsty, bro. Like, and that be creating anger from relationships that be getting fucked up. People start having anger from that shit. Like, anger from that shit, man. From people being unloyal, but being loyal to this world though, to this what society tells you to do. So if society tells you to rob a brother, to go steal his girl, or make her subdue herself, you know, this is why you gotta be like, nah, look, always fall for. You gotta get into the mind, because the mind is where the jewels is at. You know what I'm saying? If she just shake her ass and that's what she do, then that's what she do. You know what I'm saying? She openly doing, she ain't hiding it from you. She ain't, as far as it'd be like, okay. And then that's what you want. That's what you want. I'm not, everybody different. Every man is different on what they look for. But if you know that man, or you know that woman married, like if you know that man, that's your brother, or if you like got business relationship, and then you go, it's like that be the shit right there. That's why a lot of shit don't go start to fall with people too. Our people too, because of loyalty and shit. But this is why we be learning like not to get mad at that type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? For the older brothers and shit. I mean, some of us gotta go through it still. Some of us be like trying to, or we go pay. You know what I'm saying? Even though you know what she doing, I can't do that type of shit. I would never do that shit. Like, that's just degrading yourself, and you living in Wonderland on that shit. You supposed to be a madman and holding your anger together, going to work out, going to meditate, going to read, play the video game. And when I say play the video game, I don't mean go play the fucking video game, bro. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you is knowledgeable and have self-love, you will come back and recuperate your energy. But man, I mean play the video. If that's what you do, how I do, that's what I do. I don't care about the world right now. And I mean, not in a bad and negative way. Like I said, I have self-love, so I'm in I'm in a rough edge and shit, but I'm not just gonna sit down and play the game like 24 hours and shit. Even though sometimes I be just want to just do that shit, I'll be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I gotta create some shit, something. But, we gotta start saying fuck a lot of this shit though, because it's like I said, I'm only playing the game because a lot of people don't think like me or don't want to be out here outside, because being deemed as being outside is you either homeless, you doing bullshit, it's just dumb shit. Like, you got to go outside to go to work inside of a building that is not, like, yeah, you getting paid to go to that building and do a job, but people don't literally realize the dumb shit that they've been brainwashed by society. It's like, you don't go outside. Like, bro, the house is literally a fucking cave, bro. Plants grow outside. God created outside. It's like, hey, man, but it is what it is. That's why I say, like, and the streets is always gonna be the streets, but the streets is not technically not the streets. It's just society constructed as the streets. You don't have to sell or do what everybody else doing if that's what they was born in a predicament to do. When I mean born in a predicament, is because of how the government did this shit. I don't judge a brother because he's selling what he's selling, bro. I'd be like, I have something to say because I can have something to say. Like, you poison the community, but I know the opportunities, it's rough for us. And some people be like, oh man, and it be some silly niggas, man. Like, niggas that be like looking outside, looking in, and be wondering why, like, I don't do certain shit because I don't have to do it on y'all time, bro. I'm not doing shit for nobody, bro. No family, no friends. Because when I was doing that shit, I didn't go nowhere, bro. I was running in the same circle. Everybody really be out for themselves, and I've tried to realize that shit. Like, everybody out really for themselves, and now I got a unity mindset. So That's why I do shit how I move now. I don't say what I'm finna do. And sometimes I'll probably give a hint. Like I'm doing a job app. That ain't shit a job. Anybody can get a job, bro. Like job ain't nothing special. It can help you do some shit though, get you some money and shit. But it's not nothing special as far as like. But even that though, you don't even want to tell people you doing that. That's what that like. Unless you say I'm just doing a job app right now and blah blah blah. But as far as like, oh, I'm finna do this, then I could do this, then I'm finna do this. Nah, bro. Just just do that shit. Cause people really don't really, you know what I'm saying? You got a few people that surround you that care. Only really a few people that'll support you. And then it depending on the level in the mind where they at, you and really though, it's not even really on some negative shit. Sometimes family just not, it's just not equipped at how you equipped it. So we have to grow outside our comfort zone and know like we go get support. Know this, you go have support from the outside, people from the outside that you do not know, strangers. On top of that shit. You know what I'm saying? On top of that shit. But we got to utilize our anger though. This is why I utilize my shit. Like I work out, I don't just sit up and be mad and shit because I'm gonna be getting nothing done. I wouldn't be getting shit done. This is what they want us to do too though. Who is they? The Caucasus Mountain people, the people who run the show, running the shit show. They want us to be mad while they living off our ancestors doing, off our ancestors' creation, off our ancestors' backs. They want us to be just mad because they know that when we want to do some shit and we go out our way to get along, they go give us a loop like, oh, well, you got to go do this. Oh, no, hold on, you can't do that like this. They basically want to be in your face 24/7 telling you can't do this, but you can do it, but you can't do it like this. And if you want to do it like this, it's always this bullshit. But when it comes to somebody that's white, oh, you want to do this? Oh, ding! Like, damn, okay. Well, I'm on my way. This is white people, bro. They got it off our backs. And it's all good. This is why, like, warrior, man. You ain't no warrior, you gonna be a warrior, motherfucker. So let me excuse my language. Let me say it again. If you ain't no warrior, you ain't got no warrior spirit, you gonna be a warrior mouth. Especially for the youngest, man. You know what I'm saying? They want us to bow down to Donald Trump, but I'm not bowing down to no cracker, bro. I'm not bowing down to no devils, bro. The fuck I look like, bro? I put a boot up in your ass before I do that. Never in my life, never in no lifetime. And if I have in another lifetime, I'll put a boot in that motherfucker ass. I'll put a boot in my old lifetime. Another lifetime, I was, yo, you was selling slaves, nigga? I swear if I find out some shit like that, I'm like, I see why I was mad. Because a lot of times we go through that shit too. I mean, not all of us, but I don't know. That's just me though. I know I ain't probably did that shit, but I feel like that same energy that you done in the past, that shit carries on. So if a person did send some slaves, they might be kissing ass right now. They probably love this white man world and want to act knowledgeable, like, oh yeah, I know this and I know that. But the whole time, when it's time to put in work and when it's time to really speak up, you be quiet and shit like a mouse and shit out here. You be quiet like you just snitched on somebody, and you don't even want to say nothing no more. It's like, then they know I snitch. But if you just enlightening and you real with your shit, like I be saying brothers, they be like, yo, they be real, they be authentically real, like niggas. Sometimes the shit, you be like, hold on, bros, they mad. You be like, hold on, nah, they real. All that the shiki wearing clothing, you know what I'm saying, putting on a front, all for some to look good for the image, but personality and character wise to move as and to move as a people and to speak up and to throw them hands in a book way when you gotta really put in work, man. That should be a front for that, man. That's why I don't wear none of that African dashiki, you know, or American native clothes or Black American. Like I can wear it, but if I'm not putting in the work, I'm not wearing it. Even if I'm even if I do wear it, because I did have some, like the kufis, like I wore the kufis, and a lot of brothers was like, Muslims like, oh man, you ain't this. I'm like, hold on, bro. You probably be eating candy that got pork in it, bro. And even me, but I'm knowing this shit. I'm like, it's pork in a lot of shit. I don't even. But I'm not eating. But it'd be like, you got shit like that. It's why I don't. Like I'm creating my own shit. That's why I say like, this is why I get it where it's like on that level where black people creating their own shit. You know what I'm saying? We want to support one another, but you got brothers that they got brothers that they go do what they do. They go buy all the Louis Vuitton and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Smart Guy. I seen that. I seen him on the video. I'm like, but I'm like, but you got to be you got to have a powerful influence in order for me to be like, you know what? Like I said, like you ain't doing the shit from up front. Cause that's the same type of shit. You can wear, he was saying that same shit, like you said that shit. Like you can wear all the dashiki, and you mad at me for wearing Louis Vuitton and all this big brands, but the whole time I'm with it. But if you wearing the dashiki, you just talking, but you not with it. You just for the image, for the camera moment, for the Kodak moment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we out. Yeah, we putting in work. Yeah, and the whole time it was the real niggas that was on front line. You know, this is why we got a lot of anger issues out here, man. That's one of them issues right there. Taking the image and the side, the side from the fact where they say on the outskirts, out of the country, black people and foreigners and be like, the black foreigners, they be, and all the other foreigners would be like, oh yeah, y'all ain't this and y'all ain't that in America. Y'all always this. It's like we up against the wall in America, man. In America, KKK. Let me say it like that, man. And this is why like niggas smoke and drink, and this is why niggas mad this is why have to be cool and because it's so easy to be like, it's so easy to just hurt somebody because of anger too. And this is why a lot of black men locked up too. That's sober. They got locked up for being sober because a nigga went out of pocket, said something or did something out of pocket, and the nigga got mad but don't know like the history behind or what they up against. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit be, you gotta live and learn though. You gotta live and learn. My pop said you gotta live and learn. But at the same time, if you already know this, like me, I already know this shit, bro. I'm not finna go learn in a jail, bro. You know, and it's niggas, like I said, you got black people out here, man, they be wishing, I could see it on them like, you need to be in jail. Or like, you gonna be in jail. Bro, I'm 35, like, if I'm, man, I mean, not 35, but 30, that's what I am, shit, 34. I'll be like shit. Once I said I was gonna turn 33, I'm finna be 30,000 years of age, bro. I'm finna be way more mature. I was saying this shit years ago. I was like 29, went on 29 or something like that. But yeah, I'm finna be up out of here though. I've been here longer than enough. Had to get this off my chest though. Yeah, my car been on for the longest too. Y'all stay up out there, man. Y'all stay all right, man. Y'all stay all good. You know what I'm saying? You know, use that anger powerfully. You know what I'm saying? Go out for a walk. You know what I'm saying? This one thing too. I get it where people be like, not everybody be like want to sit in the house. This is why I sit. Like I be want to go outside. Let me tell y'all the example too. Like being outside, you want to look at the stars. You want to look at the clouds, but you don't want to get deemed as looked at it or get looked at as weird and shit, right? This is be the thing. Like everybody around you, black, don't have a childhood innocence where they can express it in a mature adult way. It's like, oh man, this is like a kid. You lost, like a kid you lost. So this is going to show how people really think about kids. Kids is not even really lost. They get lost in the world by adults. Kids get lost in the world by adults. See, the craziest motherfuckers still have their childhood innocence. I be seeing videos and shit. I be like, man, these niggas enjoying it. I be seeing the prison videos. But hold on, let me say this, dog. Let me say this. Because I be getting where people be like, wanting to be in the house because of safety and all that and not being looked at. Like me, I'll be like, I'll look at the stars and look at I used to do this shit, especially this is why I used to get high and shit because I won't give a fuck what the neighbors got to say. No new neighbors and shit. Like new ass neighbors, like, oh, brand new over here, bro. Oh, man. Like one neighbor lied on me and shit. And this is why I be, because I be like, if this dude lie on me one more time, while I'm out of my business, bro. I'm gonna fuck around and make your wish really real, make your lie authentically, but I won't make it happen how you want me to happen. Make it happen. I'm gonna make it how I'm gonna make it happen because you keep playing with me. But this is why I be like, let me go somewhere else. Let me go outside this block with these new police ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because these police niggas don't have no childhood innocence. They just making children to control them. If you don't have a child, if you make a child and you don't have no childhood innocence in you, you just this say I got my childhood innocence. If I make a child right now, my childhood innocence is gonna be with me in the struggles, in the rain, the pain, and all. Meaning like I won't stop. I won't stop because I already know life don't stop. Being black don't stop. The history behind being black is powerful. Black American history is powerful. So that's what I feed off of. I don't feed off of nobody else's history. I don't feed off of nobody else's pain. You got white people that feed off our pain. All other foreigners feeding off our pain in America. Around America and our outskirts of America. They feed off of our pain, man. They feed off of our struggles. They be feeding off of black people's struggles. They be feeding off of us. And this the thing, like, where we like, you know what? All right. Do for self. Each one teach one. No matter what a person got to say, each one teach one. I'm gonna go out and say I love you. I'm gonna go out my way to be like, oh, you want me to help you do this? You want me to help you do that? Or if you got a job, but you can't just do that with anybody. You want to find a person with them credentials to do that job. You know what I'm saying? But you want to do that. If a person like you need sewing done, you go to a Craigslist, Facebook market, or not Facebook market, but like basically you Fiverr.com. You go somewhere where you can hire black people, or you looking for that person that's black with them credentials. Sewing engines, different type of engineers, technicians, car mechanics, electricians, anything like. But the people who feed off of our pain, yeah, they really scared of our rise. They fear for the rise of, like, they fear individual rise. This is why, as an individual, we have to go through the most shit. As individuals, just one person. I mean, be thousands and hundred thousands of us, but what I'm saying is like, just one person you have to outcast, in a job field, is because that one black person is that powerful. That y'all scared of they rise, y'all scared of they be scared. They scared of the unity that we will have. And it ain't gotta be no rainbow, Crips, all unity all at once. And what I'm saying is just like, if we don't know history, we don't know not even Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street wasn't even 500 years ago. That was 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 100 years ago. And before that. And there's still little stuff that goes on, like basically the hustlers, the individual hustlers, and the little tribes, cliques and shit. Now it might not be in a way where somebody be, oh man, them just drugs, they selling drugs. Like, we already know the government put this shit over here for us, and then wanna say you can't go work this job because you got a tattoo on your face, or your record fucked up, so your record ain't cleared. You need to wait till your record cleared, which is 7-10 years, and then it's like, what the fuck? Like, And I get it, you don't want it, but no, at the same time, it ain't no programs for the like. So they put out the man. We already know this. They put out the bullshit for us to get fucked up in the long run. For the youngest to get fucked up, because I'm an OG now, so I'm not finna do no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Unless some shit happen, because this shit can happen too. With us is like that shit happened to me. Like bullshit can't happen to us. Because if we older and they know as people are, they know it's a computer system. They like, okay, we need to find this person, watch them, and then when they done watching you, because they see you clean and legit, because they just end up fucking with any and everybody all at once, they can get a lawsuit. But if they just ain't go just do anything, but they will though. They will try to find anything. Go out in the neighborhood, skimming the neighborhood for clean people, for clean brothers and sisters, especially the young brothers who be on the streets, rolling the streets and shit. I was about to say trolling, rolling the streets, and I'm talking about in a positive way, minding your business. You have you breathing, you living. You know what I'm saying? Not in the streets in the way where you on some bullshit, but you just out here chilling. This is where we grew up at. We grew up in the streets just because we weren't in the streets as far as like, but a lot of us grew up on blocks in the neighborhood with neighbors and shit. I don't know what happened to the mindset of like where being outside was supposed to be the thing, but it's like being outside, and I get it, it's the safety too though. It's the safety, the dangerous, but this is why like we supposed to be like, okay, you need to, we gonna have you training outside. We gonna have you training. We gonna have you training. We need a trainer. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why like they scared of masculine black man, because this is what we was already doing. This is why they like to lock us up and shit, find any and everything to keep us unemployed, keep us stressing and shit, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, nigga get to selling drugs. You know, not me per se. I'm just talking about what's already been here, what's already going on. Niggas in jail right now. Powerful brothers with a message. Powerful brothers with an energy that can put another brother in line and be like, you know what, we is gonna do this, because it's not about being a follower. Everybody, it's the saying. Everybody, now this saying is really true. Everybody trying to be a chief. Everybody be trying to be a chief, and everybody is not no chief. That don't mean everybody. That don't mean you should not speak, because a chief wants you to speak. Just like a king. A king is not somebody who was like you. Like when they be like Jesus is the kings of all kings, y'all realize like the kings, that a king makes another man a king, and the people makes a man a people makes the king because of that king was a servant. And what do they deem as servants? As slaves. So when we be like looking down on servants, people who be doing the waiters, like you got ignorant ass people who that you have to serve, they don't even know like you really is a king and a queen. You serving them. You just in a predicament of working for somebody else. But the doing of that servant is justice. Natural a natural thing, you know, to serve. It's like saying, it's like talking about the earth. It's like talking down on the plant. It's like talking down on the dirt. Like, oh, look at you. You're growing this food for me. Look at you growing this beautiful flower for me. It's like stupid shit. But see, this the Caucasian mind, though. This the Caucasian mind, and he got his brain washed and hip like him. Willie lynched out. You know, like Willie lynched the fuck out. Like, so we, like, black man and black women. But I be seeing black women. I don't want to put black men in this shit, because I be seeing majority of black women, they do weird ass shit. I'm talking about videos that I seen. I don't go out to eat or nothing like that. But the videos, it be like rude ass. Well, it be white. It be. But I'm talking about for black people, the ones I seen, and it be a couple white people, but the ones I seen that was black, I be like, bro, y'all don't even. And then these the same black people that be like Jesus the king of all kings on their Facebooks and shit. You know, you believe in Jesus, but you don't believe in the people around you, and don't even know what the term kings of kings really come from and the meaning of a king. It's not this Donald Trump shit, this fake ass king shit. That's some old dictator shit, the modern day king. But the ancient shit that we was on, our ancestors was on, they was on front lines. They wasn't having somebody else go out like the chief. The chiefs was on front line, bro. They wasn't sitting down like, you go do this, you go do that. You can have that, they had that power, but they also go be on front line when it's time to be on front line. We ain't never seen no president not on front line in the last 50 years, 20 years, and 30 years I've been on Earth. You ain't seen no president on front line. They might have put other people's lives in on front line, and all these brothers want to do is get a check. Going out there killing, like Obama went out there and Congress called the shit the hit on Gaddafi and shit. Now he was an Arab man, but he like, you know what? He was tired of that shit. He was tired of that shit. So he got Africans around him rooting for him because he was finna make a gold standard currency. You know, I know I'm going in on politics and shit a little bit, but but that kind of tied into that shit. That was, you know what I'm saying, the confusion and shit on what a king is. It's kind of religion and politics, but I just mentioning the wordplay of like how people be treating a service who's serving them, and they feel like because you paying for a service and it's like you thinking that money that enslaved your people, you paying at a restaurant, and none of this money is circulating back to your community. What we've on now, I'm not talking down, but we gotta really like listen, bro, because a lot of people be like, because I gotta say that shit, and then I'll fuck around and miss the damn point and shit. But you paying what this man has enslaved your people and talking down on the servant. You talking down on the servant, and she's a waiter or he's a waiter. I think the waitress, that's the woman, and the man is the waiter, or y'all know what I mean. A person that serves your food, and they get talked down on and shit. Not by everybody, but and then they get good tips, you know, blah 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 blah. But the ones who can give you lip and they look just like you, because yeah, people don't know better, but we gotta stop being soft with all that shit though. Cause a lot of people be soft, like, man, our people, man, nah, bro. Get their ass the belt so they can grow up. Cause a lot of people don't be growing up maturely enough, or if they don't want to grow, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna hinder my growth, and you ain't finna hinder my peace. I'm gonna always be giving the belt, giving you the belt if I need to. I'm not finna. But I'm up out of here for real though. I'm up out of here. It's 3:40. I'm up out of here for real. Be safe, you know what I'm saying, as people say, but how I say, you stay dangerous out there, you know what I'm saying? We stay dangerous out here, man. You know what I'm saying? No Busta Rhymes, how he used to say that shit. No Busta Rhymes, though. I got that shit from some brothers working out, man. You know, stay safe, stay dangerous. Being safe, you can still get caught up being safe, but being dangerous, you be on the right end of the stick, and they'll be on the shitty end of the stick. Shit. I'm up out of here.